So it's like 9 a.m.-ish, and my buddy David Beebe has just pointed out that Tonex 1 just got an update. I've missed this. I've done sponsored videos for IK Multimedia and Tonex before. This one is not. I didn't know about this. It's a surprise. So let's get into this and see what it is.
Well, David Beebe has effectively shafted me again. I thought it was a firmware update that was available. It's going to be available in November. So I guess it's kind of news, but not really news yet. But anyway, I guess we could talk about it. There is going to be a free update making Tonex Pedal and Tonex 1 a complete all-in-one solution for the gigging musician, requiring a powerful compact ampless rig, which I guess is what this has now become. It features 8 new effects, including 2 delays, a chorus, a flanger, tremolo, phaser, and rotary, all tap tempo, plus a new spring reverb. 2 new effects blocks can be configured pre or post amp and cab for maximum customization. The 8 effects are also compatible with Tonex, Mac and PC. The software and firmware updates will be available in November 2024. So I guess that's when we'll really see how this is implemented. I just went to update my pedal, and obviously that's it's not ready yet. So
this channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses.
I mean, looking at the promo itself, so now Tonex comes with a 7-slot rig. So you've got a noise gate, an amp, the cab, a compressor, modulation, delay, and reverb. And as they said, you can configure those 2 slots around. I think that's a pretty cool update, and potentially, therefore, with some kind of clever thinking, you could definitely get this thing gigging just by itself, I think. It's again one of those things that's a little bit like the UA pedals, where it's like actually figuring out how to put something simple into a relatively complex rig is a little bit more complicated than actually just using something like an HX Stomp and that sort of thing in some ways. But so I guess, as you know, with the Tonex 1, you can have sort of 2 presets on here, so you can kind of toggle between the 2. So I think you're still going to be, in most cases, using this with other pedals, right? But you could have your clean and then like a lead with delay and stuff, or you could have your clean and then your modulation and stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. I think the Tonex pedal would make more sense for most people in terms of a gigging rig, but my buddy Paul has mine still. I'll ask him to give me that back, and closer to the time we'll look at that. I think that's an interesting update, and it seems to me to be a response really to the Nanocortex, which sort of came along sort of out of the blue, I think, for most people. And, you know, this makes it possible to capture, but also run those other effects as well. And the 7, there can't be a coincidence that there's kind of 7 slots, and that this covers basically what this would do, plus some extras. I think the one thing that IK Multimedia with the Tonex does still have going for them is that it's a cheaper way in general, even than the Neural. I do think that the Neural software and that sort of stuff actually is a bit more seamless, and the IK Multimedia stuff, I don't know if you're in a similar boat to me, but sometimes navigating some of that stuff can be a little bit trickier than, you know, just setting up your phone with this and getting to the cloud. Although I hear from iOS people that they've had some connection issues with this. And the other thing I really like about the IK Multimedia experience with the Tonex stuff is that you've got these, and I guess they are paid upgrades essentially that we're accepting of, but the way, you know, they've gone and worked with producers to create captures of, for instance, the Dumble Legends pack, or ODS Legends as they call it, or like the Mesa Boogie, stuff like that. So I think there is, you know, these projects that Tonex, the team, have taken on, which I think sort of elevate above sort of just like a normal level kind of capture, where it's like at least there's like a bit of a story, some classic amps that you or I would not have access to. I think that's a cool part of it. But interesting to see if that's an update that people are going to be interested in. I think it's going to suit the Tonex pedal guys a little bit more, particularly given that on the unit itself you can't really, you know, there's no way to switch on or off blocks like this, whereas the Tonex pedal, you've got some MIDI stuff going on with that, right? So let me know if that's something that's exciting to you or not. I guess it's kind of big news and puts the Tonex kind of back in line with the Nanocortex. I guess that's what these free updates are all about, kind of competition, right? And trying to get people talking about your pieces of gear again, because, you know, I haven't been talking about Tonex 1 for a little bit because, frankly, I didn't think was anything new to talk about, but now there is, and that's why people make videos on stuff like this. Kind of a case in point for why the free updates thing can kind of give free marketing to companies. I think that's why they do it in general, and to keep older pieces of gear fresh in a scenario where actually people churning through gear is quite common. Anyway, let me know what you think about the update. Are you excited about that? Are you a Tonex user? Any negatives that you found with the Tonex stuff? I'm going to be using the kind of Dumble captures that I always use when I'm playing with the Tonex. I've not actually gigged a Tonex live yet, so maybe that's something that I could try and figure out for a future video. Maybe when this update is up, I'll have a chat with the guys at Tonex. We'll see how that goes. Cheers for stopping by.